Hello, I'm Stephen Hay, candidate for state representative for the 3rd Worcester District. I'm asking for your vote in the special election on Tuesday, March 1st. I seek election as your state representative because we need strong, thoughtful leadership in response to the issues facing Fitchburg and Lunenburg. I believe my experience as a city councilor will make me an effective legislator and that my ability to communicate, cooperate, and compromise with other elected officials will aid me in my efforts to ensure that the residents of Fitchburg and Lunenburg are well represented in the Massachusetts legislature. If elected as your state representative, I want to continue to be an advocate for public safety and education on the state level and to work to bring economic growth to the region that will create jobs for our residents. I want to ensure that every child has an equal opportunity to the best education available. We need to provide educators with the training and tools they need to enrich their students' learning experience. I want to provide our police and fire departments with the personnel and equipment they require to keep our neighborhoods and communities safe. I will make sure that the legislature understands that economic development is vital to the growth and stability of the region and creates jobs and generates tax revenues, two things that will improve the quality of life for all residents. I will be an advocate that reminds those in the State House that they need to listen to and respond to those people living outside Route 495. I will make sure that your concerns are heard and actions taken that will benefit the region. I will make sure that the legislature understands that Fitchburg State University is an economic engine and vital component to the growth of our community. I will ensure that our veterans receive the care and training they earned defending our country. If we can afford to go to war, we must be able to afford to return from war. I will insist that the state help residents of the district explore any and all alternatives to our current electrical supplier. Unitil's high rates and continued requests to increase rates place an unfair burden on both residents and business owners in the district. This issue makes recruiting new and retaining businesses very difficult. I believe the House of Representatives has a responsibility to create legislation that helps keep our neighborhoods safe, strengthens our educational system, assists and protects our elderly, and provides service and assistance to our returning veterans. I believe the government has a responsibility to provide the residents of Massachusetts with the best services possible in the most cost-efficient manner. I believe I have demonstrated a commitment to the residents of the district through a lifetime of community and public service. H. Gagnon Board of Directors, Wallace Civic Center Board of Directors, First Parish Housing Board of Directors, President and Coach, Fitchburg Little League, President and Coach, Fitchburg Babe Ruth, Coach, Fitchburg Youth Soccer, but to name a few. I believe I have a proven record of accessibility and responsiveness to residents as a city councilor for 18 years. I believe I have demonstrated leadership qualities as an 8-term president of the Fitchburg City Council. I have a good working relationship with Mayor DiNatale, as well as with Senator Flanagan, Representatives Benson, Naughton, Rosa, and Slotnick that will benefit the residents of the district. My 2 promises to you, the residents of the 3rd Worcester District: hard work and honesty. Please consider casting your ballot on Tuesday, March 1st for Stephen Hay as your representative. Thank you for taking the time to listen.
Hello, my name is Dean Tran, and I am a candidate for the 3rd Worcester District State Representative. I have called this district my home for the last 30 years. I'm the only candidate to have attended and graduated from the public school system. I went on to attend and graduated from Brandeis University. I had the opportunity to live and raise a family anywhere, but I chose to come back to this district, got involved, invested, and raised a family. I'm 40 years old. I'm married to my wonderful wife, Carrie, who is my foundation. We have 4 great children: Isabel, Olivia, Madeline, and Dean. I have 18 years of experience managing people and projects on 3 continents. I'm the only candidate with experience in creating jobs and working with companies of various sizes. As for my public life, I served as a member on the Cable Oversight Committee, a trustee for the Wallace Civic Center, a member of the Planning Board, and then was elected citywide in 2005 as your councilor at large. Economic development is extremely critical to this district. I look forward to taking my work from the local level to the state level. My plan is to work closely with the governor and his Executive Office of Housing and Economic Development to attract businesses to the district and create jobs. This is important as the unemployment rate in Fitchburg is at 6.2%. I will target businesses of all sizes, but specifically small businesses, to occupy our vacant buildings. I commend the governor for bringing GE to Boston. With my private sector background and with his help, I look forward to doing similar for this district. I will push this district right into the heart of the governor's economic development plan. I promise to you that I will work hard to tap into his recent allocation of $918 million for economic development. In addition, I will be supporting the Small Business Bill of Rights. These rights allow small businesses some leeway when there are tax increases, new regulations imposed on them, new energy projects implemented, allowing them to be able to hire freelancers, and eliminating penalties for honest mistakes. 85% of small businesses employ 19 workers or less, and they are the backbone of our economy. Further, I will support the elimination of inventory tax, which is a burden on our manufacturing companies. Economic development will require improvement in public safety. I will work hard with the governor and the Mass Works infrastructure program to bring infrastructure projects to the district and seek additional highway access because our streets and roads are congested and are not conducive for economic growth. Further, I will advocate for increase in Chapter 90 funding for paving of our streets and roads. Economic development also requires advocacy and education. I will be supporting higher education initiatives, including increasing the main and small scholarships, as well as the initiative to make textbooks affordable for students. I'm a product of the public schools. I'm also the only candidate with a child in the high school, middle school, elementary school, and preschool, all of whom are in the public school system. I know and understand the needs of the district schools. I will advocate for changes to Chapter 70 so that funding is equitable, and will support House Bill 412 that will change some of the languages, including not allowing base aid to drop below the prior year, allowing the net school spending to go below the foundation budget, and aid paid to the district is accurately reflect the enrollment and not reflect prior year minimum funding. In addition, I will push for changing in the funding equation to make sure that funding charter schools will not affect the funding for the public schools. Achieving these goals will change the perception and change the image of this district and relieve the tax burden on the homeowners. I am the only candidate seeking this position with a successful background in the private and public sectors. I have a record of developing goals, conveying them to the public, and achieving them. I have a record of being innovative and creating paths for the city and the residents. This district has a great opportunity to elect someone who can work with the governor who has the highest approval rating in the country. As an immigrant to this country, I believe in hard work, and I believe you deserve someone who has the knowledge, experience, and work well with others, and is running on accomplishments and results. I am that candidate. Thank you.